No, no. All right, so maybe if we hit the ready button, nothing seems to be working on this bike. It's flashing AL117. So today is the day, guys, where we got the LBX 2026 sitting right here. So come along with me and let's check this thing out. I want to start off by saying, first and foremost, I got ahead of myself. I started taking it apart and realized that you guys probably want to see this. And without you guys, I probably wouldn't even have this bike. So I just want to thank you guys in the comments, liking the videos, everything like that, because the Surron is actually the first bike ever on my channel that started this whole process. And now look at my garage. And I have been selling bikes left and right, and I still have like 10 of them. I don't know, I haven't even counted. But I still have my original Surron from 2021, 72 volt back in 2021, and the brand new one is now 72 volts. So I am actually excited. So I'm gonna take you along with me. Let's unbox this really quick, or I guess it's already unboxed, but we gotta take this little wrapper film off. Something you're gonna notice on this bike is that this is, I believe they call it the 3C. So we have a license plate and a little fender in the back right here with a brake light. We also should have a different display on this one. I think we have turn signals as well. Let me get this thing put together, and then once it is fully done, we'll come back and we'll check it out. So here she is, guys. Roughly about an hour and 15 minutes later, ran into some issues. And if you guys were curious to know what that is, just in case you guys want to order one yourself, the throttle and this right here have to slide onto the handlebars before you bolt the handlebars to the bike, because it doesn't have enough cable if you bolt the handlebars down to kind of get them onto the edge. So I put the handlebars on, I put the mirrors on, I put everything on, and then realized that I did not put this or the throttle on, and I had to restart, and it was not fun. But here is the bike. You can see that we have, you know, the rear section. Like I told you, we got the Surron license plate back here. Now, this should be able to be registered, but I don't think we're going to register. I think it's still going to be a pain in the ass, at least in California. But you can just see how nice it looks. We got the white one. There's obviously 72 volt. We have the mirrors up top right here. And just overall, it looks really, really good. Honestly, I feel like the white just makes this bike just look bad freaking ass. One thing to know is if you do get the regular one, you're not going to have this same display. And you can see all our buttons over here for our turn signals. I believe we have a high and low beam. We have an actual horn on this one. I don't know if the real Surron does come with a real horn, but we get one right down in there. You can see our brakes down here as well. They look like 203 millimeter rotors. And you can see, moving on to the front, our turn signals and our nice headlight right there. If you do get the regular one, you're not gonna have that same style of headlight. So this is just kind of unique, something you're probably never gonna see on the road. And honestly, the reason why I went with this one is try to draw less attention to myself. If I was riding this on the road and a cop saw me, I could always tell them I'm just testing it out, and it is gonna be registered soon. Hopefully they'll understand and let me go. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to try it out and see what happens. Now, this bike comes with 2 Surron keys that you can see right there. They're the same keys that you lift this cover up to access the battery, and the same keys that you're going to use for the ignition over here. So I lifted this up because the bike wouldn't turn on, and obviously that's just because I haven't connected the battery yet. Something I was a little worried about when I did see this is it says 60 volt right here on the top of that. But when I slid the battery out, if you guys can see right down in there, you guys probably can't see that, but it does say 72 volt, 35 amp hour on the battery, and we'll obviously be testing out the power and stuff like that. Now, because I want to go out and ride it, I'm going to plug this thing in. So I believe this cover just pops off just like that, and this is going to just come right on top of that, just like this. It does use a different plug than the standard traditional Surron. So you're not gonna be able to take a Surron battery from your old one and put it in this one, or this one and put it in your old one. It's just not gonna work. So now that the bike's connected, it should work. They did ship this bike out with 66% on the battery. I see a bunch of stuff in there. It does look like we do still have our little USB port. I don't know how good that worked because my other one went out. Now that should have been Type-C, to be honest. It shouldn't have been a USB port, but that's just me personally. You can see on the left-hand side, we got a preload adjustment right here, and we have a rebound adjustment on the right-hand side. Now we are both gonna see if this bike turns on at the exact same time. So here we go. We're gonna plug this in, and let's switch it. And there we go. I can see the headlights already on over there. So if I flip this, oh yeah, high, low beam, I believe. All right, so we come down here. and there's a lot of stuff flashing on the screen. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there. But, I mean, I don't have both of my hands to see if it actually moves under its power. So let me set the camera down and see if this thing has power. Oh, check this out. Before we do that, look, we have a little light for our license plate back here. And of course, we have the brake light and a reflector and of course the turn signals. But I did not know that it had a light to light up your license plate. That is sweet. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No, no. All right, so maybe if we hit the ready button. No. Hold the ready button. No. No. Nothing seems to be working on this bike. It's flashing AL117. So I wonder if that's like a code or something like that. Something I'm missing. There was a bunch of paperwork with it. Maybe I actually have to activate this bike first for whatever reason because it said something about activation. Maybe I have to get an app or whatever. I thought just hitting the ready button would have you know, let us go, but apparently not. So we'll have to figure it out because I want to ride this thing today. So the paper that I saw on the box is actually to activate the electronic warranty card, and not really understanding all this information, but there is a little QR code, so I'm going to scan that, see if I can figure it out myself because I cannot read this at all. All right, so let's scan that. Brings us to the App Store, and it says the app is not available. So that's great. Okay, guys, so I found out what the issue was. So that code was basically for the kickstand sensor because I just wanted to kind of move the wheel. And a lot of the bikes that I normally get on this channel do not have a kickstand sensor. So we have to kick it out of the way first. I mean, you could do this whatever way you want, but you turn the bike on, the kickstand before you ride it has to be ready to go. Another thing too is if you do move the kickstand up, you don't have that error code flash anymore, it still will not move because you have to hit the ready button that I showed you earlier. And then over here on the screen, it shows ready to go. And now we got power. Ooh, and it's nice and quiet too. Oh, another thing to point out too is these same keys right here actually lock the front wheel. So you can't turn the front wheel at all. And I am getting a little bit of creakiness or something around here. Not exactly sure what it is. I think it's this part right here or the plastic up here. I don't know. Something's making a little bit of noise. But anyways, I'm going to go ride this thing. Oh my God. Definitely want to get rid of that squeaky noise because it makes the bike feel cheap and it's brand spanking new. So anyways, let's get this bad boy turned on. The screen looks like it's a little crooked. It needs to be fixed. It's not that big a deal, but I noticed I need to fix that. And everything comes on. Of course, it doesn't go. 66%. It shows our voltage down here. Very, very small. 77.2 volts. I got my speed meter up here so we can see our top speed. And I'm not sure what that is. It's 1.0. That's probably our trip. And this is our max speed. And it's in kilometers right now. So I'm going to hit ready. And we're going to take off, and yeah, it's in kilometers. So what if I hit this, or do I hold this button? Trip, no, no, no. Okay, I don't really know much about this bike, but I do want to get it and not in kilometers per hour, but for now, we're just going to ride the bike and have some fun. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys this right now. This is right out of the box. Feels like there's regen or something on this bike too. This is not my full-on video review. This is just a first initial impression. I can tell that we're not in sports mode. Has some decent power right now, but not a whole lot. And that squeaky noise, oh my God. I'm gonna have to start lubing some stuff up. But there we go, all right. So not sports mode brings us up to about 28 miles an hour, and the brakes feel really, really good. I need to adjust them a little bit better for my hands, but so far, they feel great. All right, let's go this way. Get our turn signal on. Let's see how that works. All right. Heck yeah, nice and green on there. Now, I don't think they're gonna turn off by themselves. I don't think so anyway. Do we just push that in? Oh, cool. All right, it's very simple to figure it out, you know, so you just hit it over, and then when you're done, just push the button in. So that's pretty sick. I'll have to show you guys at night how this bike looks as well with all the lights and stuff like that. But the next video we do on this thing is probably gonna be a full-blown video review where I go out, you know, riding it in the dirt and taking it up some hills and stuff like that. This is just my first initial impression, making sure, you know, everything, you know, works on this bike and everything's like good and whatnot. So, all right. That guy was staring at me hard. I'm like, that guy was kind of, you know, should have turned his turn signal on. All right, anyways, so how do we know it goes into sports mode? I hit the button and it's pushed in, but I don't see anything on the display that shows it's in sports mode, but I know it is. Oh yeah, this is the mode right here. Woo, yeah, oh my God, oh yes. Woo, brings me back to 2021 when I put a 72 volt battery on my Surron. Now, does this feel as fast as my Surron from 2021 with a light speed battery in there that I paid like $2,500 just for the battery? No, but it's still quick. Woo. Let's see how fast it can go. Woo. Oh man, okay, I think we got limited. I got 52, all right, I saw 52, but I felt like the bike wanted to keep going, and then it kind of felt like it soft cut. It felt like it started bringing my power down, and then it just kind of, I don't know, just kind of stopped out of nowhere. But that's interesting, all right. But it's definitely quick, very torquey. Has a lot of power, a lot of good power. There's a kid on a bike over there. I need to adjust these mirrors. There we go, I can see a little bit better. This one is way off. Let's see if that one works. Okay, no, that's still way off. Getting my shoulder does not help, but there's a lot of stuff to adjust on this bike. It really did take me a lot longer than expected. If I would have got the handlebars correct, you know, right off the bat, I think we'd have been okay. It's still not a horrible bike to put together whatsoever. It's just learning how to put it together the first time. I should have recorded it to show you guys, but it was hot today. Whoa, here we go. We got a longer straightaway right here. Yeah, and then it cuts out right there, like 52. Doesn't feel like it wants to go any faster than that. Gotta say though, guys, woo, throttle response is great. The seat feels great. I do feel like the bike, you know, kind of sits a little bit like that. Maybe my original one did, I don't remember. I put Supermotos on my other one, and that was the plan actually with this one, was to get some Supermotos on it, only if I can get this thing registered. If I can't get this thing registered, then we might just keep it so we can go off-road and go in the dirt and not, you know, get this thing confiscated. I definitely do not want to get this thing taken away from me right off the bat. I saw the cop go right past my house. I shit you not, right when I was putting this thing together, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Let's try out this horn that we got down here. Oh man, that's a loud horn right there. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, so I know my headlight's on, but now the high beam is on. It has a little blue indicator right there. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah, now we get my turn signal going right here. People know what's up. Those turn signals have to be very bright too, I know it. They really have to be bright. Let's come this way. Ooh, long straightaway to go. Woo! Yeah. I'm gonna have links and everything down below for you guys, because the people that I got this bike from Alibaba, they were so legit. They sent me updates throughout the whole entire process on the shipping, the tracking number, everything. They were some of the awesomest people to work with. Even after I scheduled my own appointment for this bike and I knew when it was coming, they still sent me a screenshot, which is just, they're the best. Honestly, I've never ever had that in, you know, buying a bike or anything from Alibaba. All right, so now I'm kind of exposed out here, and I don't really like being exposed, but it is what it is. Hopefully there's no cops over here. I just wanted to kind of take it around over here. I really want a Dutch. I am dehydrated as heck. Ooh. Got the fire department out here. Let's go. Hell yeah. I wonder what they're doing over here. Just probably get something to eat or whatever. Not 100% sure. All right, yeah, there's no one out here that I know, so we're just gonna take off out of here because I don't know anybody. All right, well, that was a bus. I thought there would be some people over there that I knew, but I don't, so we're just gonna head back in the neighborhood and I'm honestly just having fun riding this thing. This isn't me even wanting to talk. I'm just trying to ride and have a good time out here. Ooh, is it bright coming this way? I can't see a damn thing. Oh my God, that sun. Dude, I gotta say, I'm really liking these mirrors, man. I can see myself. That shit's clean right there, boy. If you guys want any type of range update, we're almost about to hit 8 miles on this bike. We went from 66% down to 51%, which, you know what? Doesn't seem so bad. I don't know. Another thing you guys should be interested to know is it doesn't come with a US charger. It comes with a transformer that brings it down from, I believe, 220 volts to 110 volts, if I'm not mistaken. So I have that at my garage. I'll have to hook it up and pay attention to it because I've never had one of those for one of these bikes. I'm pretty sure I could find a US charger somewhere, but for now we're gonna have to use that so we can ride it, you know, another day or something like that. So, little man. That kid was probably like, whoa, look at that guy on that bike. Honestly, that kid's probably gonna be doing some Travis Pastrana shit sooner or later, watch. The brakes are so good. So good. Now, I don't know if they're gonna lock up, you know, yeah, I think they are, but they do feel really good. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, real good power, really good build. Nothing wrong to say about it other than that squeaking problem that's coming from something down below, and I'll figure it out. And it's probably just something rubbing, something needs to be greased up or whatever. But wow, what a very high quality bike, guys. Like, this is different from any other like $1,000 or $2,000 electric bike. But keep in mind, no pedals. Now, you could put a pedal kit on this thing. I have one on my 2021 Surron, and I believe it's all the same, but cops know what these things are, so I don't think you're gonna get away with it nowadays, but you could always try. But just know, if you guys are buying one of these bikes, you're getting some of the best quality, some of the best riding experience ever, but you can get this thing confiscated and impounded in like 5 seconds after you leave your neighborhood. So just be careful on that, all right? Ride it where you know you're not gonna get screwed. What's going on, man? New neighborhood unlocked. I've never been in this one, even though I've lived here for over a year now. Bikes just take you places you'll never go in a regular car, and I have not been here. Hey, is that Surron's van right there? Surron's van? No, I'm just kidding. He said he was gonna get something like that, though. That's badass. I like that. Yeah! Oh, on a hot day, this feels great. Wind going through my hair, but I'm topped out, guys. 50 to 51 miles an hour now that we're down to 44% on the battery. I think I'm gonna ride a little bit longer, but I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm just having fun out here by myself. I will get back to you on a second, part 2, on an actual full video review on this thing. Make sure to subscribe and like this video so you can come back and find it if you guys aren't subscribed. I love all you guys, true MVPs. Let me know if you guys want some merch too. Oh, and drop your comments on what you guys want to see on this bike before I get to the video, all right? And I'll try to incorporate all the comments in there. Man, that's a big truck right there. Whoa, that is one pink car right there. So if you guys were interested, we did 15 miles. We went from, what, 66% down to 34%. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how this thing works along with this transformer. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll update you guys in the second video.